Shawty babies, and welcome back to another video.
For the fame, got a body with me, I don't know my name. Switch gears, go sky in the rain, hit the brakes. I don't ever want to see the face. I'm from Canada and not the States.
Okay, so I literally was about to just start making orders, and I realized, you know what? I actually haven't seen this many videos on YouTube about the whole process of going about doing wholesale orders and how to do wholesale orders and all that good stuff, and just staying organized in general. So today's video is literally just going to be about how to organize your wholesale orders, how to effectively and efficiently produce and do your wholesale orders, and tips and tricks into staying organized and not staying like feeling like you're overwhelmed, because I feel like that's exactly how I feel when I look at my wholesale wall, or just in general when I have a lot of things or a lot of orders to do. I'll be like, I have to take a step back because I feel overwhelmed, I feel stressed, and I don't want to mess anything up. So yeah, so without further ado, Shanti babies, let's get right into the video. As always, first things first, on my lips right now, guys, is Rosé. I have her lined with a brown lip liner, but anyways, Rosé is our slight red like tint, if you want to say. If you want more of a pigmented tint, we have Red Diamond, but Rosé is literally a slight red tint. She just literally, as you guys see, enhances and plumps your lips. Y'all sleep on Rosé, but I see more and more people are ordering her. So if you guys want a gorgeous like red tint, but she's not too much, but not, like she's just right in the middle, this is exactly what you need in your life. When I say we specialize in pigmented glosses, guys, we specialize in pigmented glosses, okay? And that's on that, period. But she just gives your lips a gorgeous red tint and is very high shine. She have a very natural look on, so she really truly just pulls the entire look together. So this is Rosé. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let me show you guys the wholesale wall and explain my process and get right into the video. These are to my more business ready shirt. But anyway, guys, first things first, I cannot wait to, we're in the process of hopefully getting an apartment. I cannot wait to get an apartment and show you guys, like, and have like an actual, just a filming setup, and just not feel like I'm like moving to different parts of my room where I have space. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm just super excited to get my own filming setup. But first things first, when it comes to organizing yourself, is to print out all the invoices. So these are my last orders from, I think, last night and today, because today's the 19th. So this is from last night and today, which is a pretty good stack. So this is a pretty good stack. But pretty much, guys, what I go through is every day I pretty much just print out all the newer invoices that I have coming through throughout the day. Now, this method is for me. It works for me. It may not work for you, but I am here to share you my method that works efficiently for me. So not only do I print out all the invoices, but I print out 2 of each invoice, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So for instance, you have this person that ordered the brush tip tubes. So what I'll do is, oh, you can't even really see it anyway, which is perfect. So you see their order, invoice 303, invoice 303. So what I'll go about doing is I'll take one invoice and I'll keep it for myself, and the other invoice I'm going to put it on my wall of, like, my wholesale wall, if that makes any sense. My wall of orders I need to make, if that makes any sense. Let me say it that way. The wall of orders I need to make. So if it's an order where it's a pre-order, or it's an order of just lip gloss, like just standard, somebody buying lip gloss from me, or somebody buying eyelashes from me, I don't put those orders on the wall. Some people do. I don't. I like to keep my wholesale orders on the wall. So she just ordered brush tip tubes, so I'm literally just going to move her wholesale order to the side. And I have a whole separate pile up here that I keep very nicely organized. As you guys see, I have one going up, one going sideways, and it's like a back and forth pattern, so it comes, like, it's really easy to go back and take an invoice out of. And if you guys ordered brush tip tubes from me, those will be shipping out later on this week. Okay, so for instance, the next person actually does have wholesale containers, so I'm just gonna do a speed through, guys, of me just separating all the invoices, and you guys can see me doing that.
Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing and fly. Girl, but I ain't.
Okay guys, so they are fully in order. The only thing I hate is when you print them out, I should honestly go from the recent order, the most recent order down to the oldest order, because they'll print it out in order for me instead of me organizing in order. And here is my stack of all the other invoices that I need to complete that are wholesale orders. So I left off on order invoice 300, which I just want to double check to make sure that's right. So since I left off on order 300, what I'm going to do is, this is going to be the stack that I keep. So I am going to add it to my stack of invoices. And now these are all in order, starting from invoice 244 all the way to invoice 315. These are completely in order. And what the purpose of this pile is, these guys will be pretty much your packing slips that you guys get with your own packages. I sometimes pack them in, I sometimes don't. It just depends, but more likely than not, you will probably get an invoice slip. So what I do is, every time my boyfriend and I, like, we're co-partners over here, so he'll make the orders, and when he's done with the orders, he'll bring them over here to me, and this is like my packing station. So what I'll do is, I'll pretty much, for example, I'll take an invoice down. Now we always wipe up the containers of the lip gloss, obviously, but we want to put whoever's order with whoever's order, if that makes any sense. So I always take a piece of paper, I'll take a piece of paper towel down, and I'll lay it on the invoice, and then I'll lay your product on the invoice, so if that makes any sense. So I know whose invoice is whose, and when it comes to shipping out, I'm like, oh, okay, and then I just check off and make sure that you have everything. So that's what pile 1 is for. And then when I'm done with the invoice, usually this people order multiple things, so when he's done with the invoice on the wall, he'll pull it off and he'll bring it over here, then I'll use that, I'll package up the order, and then when he's done fully with the order, because he'll check mark things off the wall, and I'll show you guys the wall that we have going on over there, but when he's done the order and he starts check marking off orders, he'll bring it over to me, I'll package up the order, I'll put the invoice inside of the order, then I'll put the invoice that he had on the wall, I'll tape it to the box or to the poly mailer or whatever I am using to package the item. So and then I put it in the postal service box, and then we'll go through and print out labels and everything like that. And I'll do a step-by-step guide on that process if you guys are interested in that soon. But that's that. And we only had 2 orders last night of standard glosses. We had freaking 5 the day before. We only had 2 orders last night of just standard glosses, which is fine. Your order's in order. So I have them put right here, and they'll probably be packaged up today. If you order a standard gloss, what is the processing time? I would say it says on our website 2 to 4 days, but it really usually isn't that long unless we're out of stock on something. It normally is, I would say, same day, next day, or the day after. It's pretty quick. Okay, so now to move on to the wholesale wall. Let's go. Behind me is the wholesale wall. I'm shifting the ring light all over the freaking room. This is just, I told y'all, it's a process. So it's actually really cool to be standing up and talking to you guys. But wholesale wall, and the reason we have this wall layout, I feel like a lot of people do. I don't feel like it's exclusive to anybody specific. But when you have a good bit of orders, it is so much easier to look at a wall than go through invoice by invoice, you know what I'm saying? So it's just easier just to throw everything up on the wall. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, is I'm gonna take the most recent invoices and I'm gonna add them to the wall. So since these are a little bit newer, it usually depends on how much Versagen we have on hand, but usually in general we'll leave a gap in the wall between what order is newer and older, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna leave a slight gap, and then you guys are gonna watch me take these to the wall, which, as you see, we're running out of room, so we end up moving over to this wall behind me.
And they say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love.
Okay, so now that that's done, obviously the goal when it comes to processing orders and doing wholesale orders is to make the most minimal amount of mistakes as possible. Granted, we're human, so yes, we'll make mistakes. And as you guys know, if we make a mistake on your order and you send us a DM on Instagram at the Ashanti Collection, or email us at theashanticollection.com, we will be quick with 1, getting back to you, 2, and correcting our mistake, whatever it may be, depending on if it's something in our hands and that we messed up and it wasn't on external factors. So the next step that we are about to do is to help minimize those mistakes, guys, is to help us minimize errors, human errors, things that we can control. So I kind of want to begin with this. So for instance, we have this thing Well, I changed it now just to avoid any issues, but we used to have it where starter kits, you guys could pick half and half on the starter kit. The only issue is when it prints out on the invoice, it'll only tell me your initial colors. So if you want to do violet and like rose, it will only tell me violet, and we have to go back through our computer and we literally go through every single invoice, and we'll like, if you did 2 and 2 colors with 2 different scents, we'll have to like write it down manually. As you guys see behind us, we have a lot of handwritten notes. But as of this week, I changed it. I made it now $60, which is pretty much $5 more than a normal starter kit. If you wanted 25 tubes, it's only $5 more. So it's $60, but the nice thing is, because it's a little bit more work that we have to do. It's more work that we have to do. 1, 2, it was to the point granted, we got out a lot of orders. We did mess up 2 orders where we missed the person's second color. Because we just gave them the first color, so it gets a little bit chaotic. So what I had to do is I just created a whole new listing. That's our new half and half starter kit. So if you guys now want half and half, it literally will break it out to you. If it's out, we'll actually get the full invoice. We don't get like half the invoice anymore. So it's very, very, very frustrating. It's just way easier, and it's just way more customizable on your end, guys. You can pick different scents for each color. You can pick which color, if you want rose petals, no rose petals, all that good stuff. So it's literally only $60. It's $5 more, and you get the option of 2 colors, which is super duper nice and should help us minimize mistakes. So the next step that we go about doing is we'll go through each and every order and write down if the order comes with priority shipping or not. So when we ship out your order, we know if it's priority or not, if it makes any sense. Because this invoice, the one that says, the invoice on the wall is the one that I'll put on top of the box when I ship out the order. So if it says priority, then I know when I'm creating a label, okay, this person ordered priority. Okay, this person ordered priority, you know what I'm saying? So I know who ordered priority and who didn't order priority. And it's just a lot easier, especially if you order, like this person ordered quite a bit of stuff, and you wouldn't even be able to tell in your invoice if we didn't go back and write priority on it. So my next step is I am going to get my laptop, and then I'm going to go through each order and write down which order has priority shipping or not. Actually, most of these I can't actually see. So for the ones that I can't see, I'm just going to write down, and I'll get my laptop for the ones I can't see. We'll do that.
Asking, they say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking.
These people didn't even order priority, but that's just how heavy their order is, and we'll just instantly make it priority. So there are 3 orders that I could not see if they are a priority or not. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab my laptop and do that. Now, I explained this in my last video, but I need you guys to really understand and listen to me because I'm sick of the DMs. I'm so sick of getting DMs about this. So, and I feel like I make it, it's to the point I like made it hecka clear on my website. Like I put that on the checkout. I put it like, it's everywhere now. So I don't want to hear any DMs talking about where's my order. So, wholesale orders, please allow up to 1 week of processing for your wholesale order. Again, please allow up to 1 week of processing for your wholesale order. Just because you select priority shipping upon checkout does not mean your order will be shipped out in 2 to 3 days. That means that is how quickly your order will get to you once it is finished processing. Processing means the time it takes to process your order, versus shipping means how quickly your order will get to you, if that makes any sense. Like how quickly your order will be shipped to you. Now, mind you guys, my processing time for wholesale orders is literally only a week, and that is for now. Until I'm hoping and praying that it gets like crazy busy, but that is for now. Mind you, most low-cost businesses, their processing is anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks. I even saw somebody processing was a month. So 1 week is not bad. I don't want to hear you order on freaking Wednesday and you guys are messaging me on Friday or Monday asking where your order is. Like, and that's, mind you, that's up to a week in business days. Now, we never truly really reach that limit. We usually ship your order out within them, but as you see, we do have we have a good bit of orders. So I need you guys always to be fair and be patient and know that we do have a good bit of orders. And just because you order does not mean your order will be going out within a day or 2. So that is the difference between shipping versus processing. I have made that like abundantly clear on all of my pages. If you order wholesale, first of all, it was already underneath when you order wholesale. So whether you're like, it's literally right underneath there. So I don't understand how people are still asking me that. I feel like that's very reasonable amount of time frame, considering again, that's literally only a week, and most of the times it gets out between then. Now we did add rush order, $15. That will speed your order up to 1 to 2 days in processing time, and that will like vary when that will be available. So it's available now. So if you want your order like to be shipped out within a day or two. Select rush shipping upon checkout. That will make your order, that will cut your processing time by a lot. Nobody's purchased that yet. Again, like I said, there's no real need to, because I do get your orders out pretty quickly. But if you like really need it by deadline and you just saw one of my videos, or you stumbled across my Instagram page, you're like, hey, I really want your stuff, but I can't wait, you can purchase that. Next, I have my handy dandy laptop. Normally I would use my phone, but I'm using my phone to film, so I can't use my phone. I use my handy dandy laptop, and I don't know why the invoice will choose when it cuts off sometimes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna type everybody's individual order in that I cannot physically see, to make sure that they don't have priority shipping, because I would feel horrible if I messed that up. And so far, knock on wood, I have not. Okay, sweetie, did you get priority? Yes, you did. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna do another speed through of me refixing everything.
Asking, they say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking.
Okay, so quite a few of you guys actually did order priority this go around. Like, I would say almost every other order has priority shipping. So, also, I am also going to give you guys in my next packaging and shipping video, which I was about to tell you guys now, but I'm going to reveal that secret in my next video. When it comes to how to kind of get around priority with still doing priority. But I'll do that in my next video. So, after all that is done, there are a few more steps that we do just to ensure that everybody's order is good. So, my boyfriend came up with this wonderful idea with getting different color highlighters and highlighting. What we do is we'll pick a color. So say purple, for instance. Purple goes with Diamond Days, and Diamond Days is our clear gloss. So we'll take the purple highlighter and we'll highlight all the Diamond Days that we see. Granted, we probably need obviously more highlighters because we have way more colors in this, but we'll pretty much just go through this with our most popular colors, and I'll tell you what we do from there. So we stopped right here when it comes to Diamond Days, so I'm just gonna peruse through and see if there's any other Diamond Days, and I'm just gonna kind of go through there. But pretty much each color means something. So like pink is Be My Valentine, so I'm just gonna kind of go through, guys, and highlight which color belongs with which color.
Asking, they say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump, my humps. They got you.
Hey guys, Be My Valentine is literally our most popular color, but I think I will be releasing like another nudie-ish pink soon, because Be My Valentine, she's still on the more sheer side, so I'm going to reformulate Be My Valentine within the next few weeks so she has more of a pigment. Also going to add a pink nude soon, so stay tuned for that.
Asking, they say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my love.
So now we're done with that. Now I did go back through and I added, if anybody ordered any tubes or anything like that, I added that to all the papers. And now that everything is highlighted, what we'll go through, have everything pretty much color coordinated, so we know what color goes with which. And then this is the last and final step that we do before we actually start processing orders. Some of y'all be choosing some funky scents to go with some of these colors, which, I mean, it's whatever. But if people do ask me if they matched up their scent with the color right, and I'll let them know if they did or if they didn't. And if not, you can DM me on Instagram and I can help you out with that. Or upon checkout, you can literally just choose the scents for me or something along those lines, and I would definitely do that for you. Also, I've had a few people want to change, correct, or do anything. I've also had people want to change and correct their order, which is perfectly fine. I just ask that you do so within, I would say, like 24 hours within your order. I feel like it's pretty fair, because I don't think we'd start processing it then. And if that is the case, then that is the case. But I don't mind you messaging me and telling me that you want to fix an order, because actually what I have to now go through do is on my Gmail, somebody did actually say a few times that they want to change their order. Like, I've had a few different people that say they want to adjust their order. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to go through my Gmail and write down the adjustments that I need to make for the order. Now, the next and final step, I'm not going to show you guys on camera. I'm just going to kind of explain it to you guys. So I'll actually be sitting down with you guys. So the next step that we do is, this is our wholesale book. Now, we kind of already went through most of these orders, as you can see by the cross off, but I'm just going to kind of explain to you guys what we do. I feel like I'm a freaking teacher. I'm about to read you guys a story. All right, kids, so in a sense, I am reading your story, but okay. So it's going to completely shadow my face, which is fine. So what we do is we pretty much put I would like to say we put all of our most popular colors in the beginning part of the page, but I recently changed it. So what I thought was actually wiser, we'll see how it goes. I actually put all the colors that don't require glitter on the front and all the colors that do require glitter on the second page, just for the sheer fact that they don't mix, if that makes any sense. Because when you're working with Diamond Days, which is our clear gloss, you obviously don't want to just come from making Moonstone or Be My Valentine, because then you're going to have remnants of that on your hands when it comes to processing and making those colors. So the first color that we always do, hands down, I always recommend you doing is your clear gloss. If you have any clear gloss orders, obviously do those first. As you can see, we have a good bit of clear gloss orders. So what we'll do is we'll put the amount that the person ordered, whether it was an 8 ounce, 4 ounce, whatever the case may be. We'll put the amount that they ordered, we'll put the scent that they ordered, and then we'll put their order number. So when we're looking at our sheet, we'll be like, okay, I'm making order 247 unscented and they want rose petals. And I'll actually add if they wanted rose petals or not. You can see it like with rose petals. Actually, only like one person did with rose petals. So that's how we pretty much go about doing that. And we have that pretty much in each section. And then we also will write the total, which I did not do on this page. So for some reason, I completely omitted it. Okay, so the total here was 4 ounces. The total here would be 12 ounces. So we'll pretty much have a whole entire bowl of pre-mixed clear base, and we'll just divvy out, like somebody ordered 12 ounces, we'll take 12 ounces from that and then make the base from there. So it's just a very thorough and thought out process, which leads to minimal error. Hopefully, pray so far. But yeah, guys, it's pretty much the whole entire wholesale processing. I can do like a start to finish between when it comes to actually making the wholesale orders and then shipping them out and doing that process. Let me know if you guys want to see something like that down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys see you Shanti babies in my next video. Bye, guys. And don't forget to use code YouTube for money off your order. Always. All right, bye guys.